Good evening, Startup Week in Varna. How are you? I think it's time to start with the final presentation, so please take your seats. If you don't have a chair, please drag a chair and come here. Everybody that have worked on something, it's time to close your laptops, otherwise you'll get disqualified. So close all the laptops, take a seat, and we are starting in 5 minutes. Okay guys, hurry up to take up your seats. We're waiting for you to start. Okay, I think we're ready. So, for second time, how are you, Startup Week in Varna? Wow, you're still full of energy after 54 hours of hard work. Most of you actually stayed here and slept in this hall, and you're still having that much energy. Unbelievable. Well done, guys. Let me see if I can change that from here. So now I have to give you a bit more of information, and we're going to listen to the presentations. Then someone is going to get the big prize, and we're going to have an amazing after party. And the venue for the after party is still unclear to me, but I guess I'll know it very soon. Okay. So what is Startup Weekend? Startup Weekend, as you already seen, is an event that helps people to learn how to become entrepreneurs. How many of you are here for first time? Wow, majority of you. And did you like it? Yeah. I didn't hear. Did you like it? Yeah. Okay, that's better. Great. So what we're trying to do is to basically run such kind of events on a weekend basis around the globe, and currently there are 23 events happening around the world, and Varna is part of it. The event this time is called Startup Weekend City, and is trying to help the urban area of the city of Varna and for its inhabitants, and for, of course, the guests of the city as a popular tourist destination. Here is the time to invite all the organizers on the scene so please put your hands together for the organizers of Startup Weekend Varna. Maria Alexieva, Venko Dobrev, Mikhail Duchev, Simeon, Svetelina, Boyan. Do we miss someone? I guess we do. Thank you very much for putting so much effort in organizing this event, for the food that you provide, for all the t-shirts and presents, for the water, for all these big things that you did. I guess it cost you a lot to find so many people to support the cause, but it's really a good cause. And here is a place to actually, I know that you had a little bit of an angel that was helping you during this process. Can I invite here on the scene Petya Manolova? Come join us. She really helped a lot, the organizers team. A little bird told me that. So thank you very much for that. I hope you'll keep on being our angel for future events as well. We're having a little bit of a present to you, so applause for Petya. Okay, thank you guys, thank you very much. You did a good job. And for the hall that you found, it's a really nice place, maybe the best halls that Varna so far had, so really good. And now the judges. I'm gonna give the word now to each one of the judges to present themselves. These are the people that are gonna basically evaluate your startups, and they're gonna help you, so try to look really good to them. I'll pass the microphone now to the first one from left to the right.
Oh, hello everybody. My name is Valentin. I'm working in the maritime administration here in Varna. Also, I'm the harbor master of the port. I'm very glad to be here for a second time to take part in this event. And I'm sure that you did a lot of work these 2 days, and I wait to see what is the result of this. So I wish good job. Your job was excellent, and I wait to see what will be. So.
Hello to everyone. Hello guys, my name is Julian. I'm founder and CEO of the hosting company called ICN.bg. I'm very happy to be here. Actually, that is not my first time on being judged on the startup weekend. I don't remember already, but it's more than 5 times being a judge. So I hope you get better attention from us. I hope all the projects, actually I sneak a little bit and I know the projects. I've been here already 3 days, so I checked them out. They're really interesting, and I have no patience to see them. So good luck to you. Actually, you don't need luck, you already had the hard work. So now it's time to celebrate.
Hi, my name is Christian. It's my first time attending in startup weekend of any kind. I'm CTO of Csoft. It's a local Varna company where we are developing core banking solutions. I won't talk about myself. I'll try to support all kinds of IT communities for past 1 year, and I hope to see interesting projects. Good luck to you all.
Hello everybody, my name is Valentina Makni. I'm a Chief Assistant Professor at the University of Economics, Varna. It's a pleasure for me to be here, and I'm for the first time a judge in such kind event. It doesn't matter if you earn the prize or not. Important is that you learn something from all this process. Thank you very much and enjoy it.
Hi guys, some of you know me already quite good, and I you as well. I will evaluate your results in the name of Segments Accelerator, and I hope that we'll work together in the next few months to make your product a great fit. Thanks very much.
Okay, so these are the people that are taking of their time to come here, listen to your ideas, hopefully invest in them. So put your hands for the last time for them together tonight. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much. And let's continue with the judging criteria. So as you already been informed, there are going to be a couple of things that they will be looking at your startups. And yes, it's going to be validation. So how many people did you actually go and talk to? Did you ask them, are they going to buy your product? Are they going to really pay the price that you're willing to get? Are you solving really a problem, or are you just imagining? Do you have to change actually a little bit in your idea? How big is your market? And what exactly is the target market? Execution and design. Do you have a minimum viable product or a prototype? Do you have actually a working demo? And how does everything look like? So do you have a cutting edge design, or you just something like black screen, geeky style? So that matters. The business model, very important. The value proposition. Is it unique, or there are already a lot of competitors or substitutes? And yeah, the success of the business, ideally. Okay. Educational impact, as I already mentioned, you've learned a lot already, so we will look at that as well. And of course, does it really help the city of Varna and any other city? Can it be replicated in any other city as well? Cool. So how the pitching is going to work, we are going to invite the first team. In our case, that will be Better Varna. So Better Varna, start, get prepared. You'll be the first team. Please come here on the side. Each team will have 3 minutes to present their idea, and after that the jury will have 3 minutes to ask their questions. While the teams are being asked questions, the next team will be invited and they will get prepared. And of course, we'll have fun at the end, hopefully. So, the prizes. What are you gonna win? First prize is Enterprise Cloud Hosting from ICN, valued at 100 Bulgarian leva. Applause for that. You're gonna receive as well, the team is gonna receive tickets for the World Camp in Sofia. And the winning team will have the opportunity to work 1 month for free at Beehive, the co-working space of Varna. For the second prize or the second place, we can actually prepare again an event, Adventure Week in Sofia. And for the third one, Startup Safari in Sofia. We have 2 special prizes, one of which is the Audience Award, the one that you're going to give, so each one of you will receive 3 sticky notes, and while the jury is deciding for the first, second and the third place, you will actually be voting for your prize, and the winner is going to receive, the winning team is going to receive tickets for Startup Grind Varna. I don't know how many teams have actually successfully used the Microsoft technologies, but if there is any team that have used it, we'll choose between those, and they might have the chance to win an Xbox from Microsoft. Can we see the Xbox, Maria? Okay, so it's here. It's not a mirage. It's actually here. Thank you for that. And maybe one of the biggest prizes we're going to have. As you see, our prizes this time are very educational. They're mostly events and chance for you to learn more things. But the segments accelerator will choose one of the teams and will offer them place in the accelerator in Vienna. So that's another big prize. Applause for that. And it's time to pitch, I guess. So each one of the teams can look at this lovely girl with red t-shirt. She has a counter. You have exactly 3 minutes. When the minutes are finished, we will start applauding. Okay, can you switch now the computers? Good luck.
Hello everyone, we are Asa, Gala and Nelly. Have you ever wanted to change something in your city but you didn't know how because it would cost you too much time and effort? Well, that's what we are trying to solve. We are created a website called Better Varna. So there you can share your problem. For example, you can post a photo of it, its description and its location. It becomes in only a minute, so it's really fast. And this way we will connect the authorities that can help us to do that.
In the future, we are planning to include a rating system in which everyone can vote for a problem they think is very important. And also, we are planning to make the site on 2 languages because tourists can also help us improve our town. And also we are planning on adding social activities in which volunteers can help solving some of the problems in Varna. And for now, we moderate the site ourselves, but as it becomes more popular, we will need 2 moderators to keep up with the data. And we will need also hosting. So this will cost about 10,000 per year level. And we talked with a member of the municipality in Varna, and she told us that there is a good chance we will be approved because of the project. Varna is a culture city.
about the data. We made a survey to ask about the people's voice. So there were 37 responses. 37 said that there is something that they want to change in their town, and 33 out of 37 said that they will share their problems in the internet if they knew they will be solvable. And 35 out of 37 said that they will vote about the most important problems in our city. And most of our viewers that made the survey are about 17 to 25 years old, but there are as well older citizens. And now we demonstrate this website, which is already started and working without the part of the voting. So, open it, please, Asya. We've already heard. Thank you.
What's the address of the site?
What?
The address.
The address of the site is bettervarna.com. Do you want to ask any questions?
Do you have any, like an application or something like that, that the people can, for example, see a garbage and just take a photo and upload it in the site, or how it works?
We made a web site that's responsive because it's easier for the user to choose what they want to, where they want to report the problem. You don't have to be forced to use an application to have it on your phone. It's easier to search it on the web. It's responsive, so it's easier to see it on the tablet or the smartphone. We're planning to make a smartphone application, but we'll see if it will be usable. For now, that's enough, we think, and that's our future
And
plan.
what's the way to monetize? The only one is just to get subsidized by the money by the government, or
We will candidate with the project so that the municipality would, we will see if they will approve it and sponsor it.
so that's some kind of a non-profit organization?
Yes, we don't want to be connected with several institutions, so that it will be, it won't be connected, so it will be really clear, the people's voice, not a company's voice. They won't use us to promote their ideas, and yeah.
What do people do? They upload a photo, or
They say where's the problem. They place it on the map, or they can push a button and they will see where are their location. So if you're somewhere, you stop there, you check your location with the GPS, or later on you check it on the map in the website. You upload a photo if you want to, and you can write a description. You can also write your email, or stay anonymous as well. But the idea for the email is that if later on it is solved, you can understand and be happy about it, because what do we want? We want to be the youth's capital.
how
So
are you following the progress?
What?
I mean, you report a problem, and how you following the progress of the problem you assign.
Oh, we are having the status of the problem. It is, if it is archived, because it will, if you don't give any response for a longer time of period, it will be archived.
Maybe a last question. Oh, may I?
Sure. Thank you.
How will you earn money?
What?
How will you earn money?
That's why we're searching for an answer from the municipality. They will sponsor us. We hope so.
Okay, no, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
One more question from
Okay.
the gentleman. Street Info, get prepared with your slides.
You mentioned that one way of solving the problem would be volunteers.
Yes.
But you didn't mention anything about how municipalities would apply to these problems. Have you thought of?
Yes, because there are way too much problems, and we will make a voting system. The top 10, for example, problems will be monthly sent to the institutions, and they will try to solve them.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, girls. Okay, so we got the blue screen. How cool is that? And now it's time to tell a joke, isn't it? But I'm not prepared. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll use the time to tell you a bit about statistics about Startup Weekend. So Startup Weekend is actually happening on 6 continents in more than 89 countries. And they've been so far since 2008, since Startup Weekend is actually running around the globe, more than 500,000 entrepreneurs created on Startup Weekends. So that's a significant amount of people. And actually, since this weekend, you're part of this global community. Exactly 15 minutes, as I said. Applause for the organizers. Keep on applauding them, please. They deserve it. They really saved the moment. It didn't look like firefighting at all.
You're insulting us.
Did I say that on the mic? Okay, so we're having 10 teams that are going to present tonight. Ideally, we will be finishing around 7, so the jury will take around half an hour. In the meantime, the dinner will be served, and after that, we will continue with the after party. And yeah. Street Info!
Hello, good evening everybody. This is Team Street Info. How many of you have walked down the street and you knew the name of the street but you couldn't recall too much information about the street name? Thank you. Because in Bulgaria, most of the streets are named after a person who has left their mark in history. And that's a nice opportunity for us to brush up our skills, history skills. The application is trying to solve a problem also for visitors. The app provides events, some information about local events, some must-see places, and things of that nature. So right now I'm going to show you a quick demo. And the application currently fetches the GPS location. It's a nice loader, and it found the street name and currently shows some of the screens. It's a really a minimal viable product, but works mostly. It talks to Google. It fetches the GPS coordinate and it asks Google for the street name, and then it provides some information about the street name. Let's switch to the slides. And those are the two screens of the application. One is the information about the street, and also there's some photos that are shown. There's also events that are shown, and the unique thing about the application is going to allow people to share their memories, and also to share something important about a certain place that they like. About the marketing, we're planning to mostly talk to hotels and leave some brochures at the reception. That way, guests at the hotels, they can use the app and plan their trips better. Also, we're planning on doing some online marketing and content marketing and social media, of course. Next slide, please. The funding, there's lots of opportunities for this kind of application. There's accelerator called Impact, which specializes in funding of mobile applications that are focused in improving the city, the smart city. Also, the application can have in-app purchases, and also can be selling some videos and audio materials. For example, it could be localized for Varna, for Sofia, for whole Bulgaria, even. Next slide, please. And thank you all, and I'd like to thank my team. Everybody put lots of effort into the application. Thanks so much. Do you have any questions?
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't hear anything about the customer validation. Could you give me some brief?
Yes, good question. Two of our team members went out and talked to several people. There were between 12 and 20, and about 80% they didn't know the street that they were on, but they were willing to know. And that was, and most of them they were willing to purchase paid content. The interesting thing was Bulgarian people, they were willing to pay for it. The the visitors, they weren't willing. They were expecting the application to be free.
What kind of questions did you ask them?
If they're willing to use the app, and also if they're willing to use the app, if they see any value of it. Most of them, they wanted to have access to that kind of application. Any other questions?
What's the audience?
The target market? The target market, we're thinking it's going to be between 16 and 65 people who are mostly smartphone users, because the application will be relying on the smartphone device.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't catch how the information would be provided for the venues. For example, we are on Osmoprimorsk Street. You search Wikipedia or something like that?
Yes, that's the initial plan. We're planning on using Wikipedia for the initial content generation, but we're thinking doing some sort of smart approach, taking most of the content from Wikipedia and editing it and making it concise, and then uploading it to our site, but also providing a link to Wikipedia, of course, giving credit to it. And later on, the people will be able to contribute to the content, and they will be rewarded as using gamification techniques. That will happen during stage 2 or 3. And also, grandmas, they can share stories, given events.
What's the differentiation to the existing solutions? Because there are many different similar ones.
Yes, great question. Having competitors is nice because that validates the market. And this is a minimum viable product. And currently in the beginning, the applications are identical, but during the development, let's say for version 2, there will be lots of improvements to the application, such as adding more like user-generated content, gamification, and also many ideas that we're keeping secret for now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And the next thing that we're going to see tonight is actually called... It's okay, I know the name, but I have to save a bit of time again. Because we've been running very fast tonight, as you see. We're ahead of schedule. So I have to tell you a joke, I guess.
Or another poison story.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. Вълка събрал всички животни в гората и казал само катерицата и мечока станаха хора, от вас ще останаха емотикони в скайп. While I was actually trying to learn some jokes in order to entertain you, in the meantime I've heard only very, very dirty ones. That was the least dirty that I actually could use. So yeah. And you have to point it. Healthy cakes!
Oh.
Please stand behind the black, on the white sheet on the floor, please. Perfect, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Krasimira from Healthy Cakes, and we have developed a website application, actually a website aggregator, which collects information about pastry shops and locations which are selling cakes and desserts. Many people face the situation where they need to buy a cake in the last moment and they have to go to different places to drive there or go too far, or people have specific needs or allergies. So what we have found out from our survey is that over 60% of people we asked, they had the situation that they need to buy a cake in the last moment. We found out that 65% of them, which according to the statistics in Varna are at least 45,000 women which have actually searched for a cake online. That's only the women, which we believe is our target group. Mostly they're shopping this thing for the house. We have also estimated, based on the statistics, that around 16,000 birthday cakes only are sold in Varna on a monthly basis. That not including just spontaneous sales. So this is a demo of our website. It has a map, it has filters, so you can quite easily, just by seeing the website, you can immediately locate the nearest pastry shops close to you. So our users, as I said, can quite quickly find the information. They can have also a profile with their specific needs. They can use advanced features and many things that we have found out for them. We are addressing adults as well as children needs. For our business model, we have estimated that if we address 10% of these potential customers, and if we address 25% of the potential suppliers of those products in our city, we will average a 40,000 leva income on a yearly basis based on the several main services that we're going to provide, such as monthly subscriptions, such as marketing information for the suppliers, such as special offers, and others. If two people work on the projects full-time, for the first year we have estimated that the investment would be around 45,000 leva, and the income, because it will need, of course, a few months to really start working, so for the first year the income would be average of 21, the second year 42, and the third year probably a little bit more. And that's only if we do the few key services that we have estimated during this weekend. We have a lot more ideas that we will need more time to estimate how much we can actually benefit from those services. And the cost, the first year will be a little bit more because we need to develop the website, and the next years there will be less.
Okay,
Any
so
questions?
questions from the jury?
Hi. So I didn't get that actual merchants will fill information for providing cakes, or persons that have already purchased one.
We will have two types of users of this website. One type is the actual customers, direct customers, or users who need to buy a cake or desserts, or they love special desserts. And the second type is the suppliers of these services. So these are pastry shops or people who produce cakes, or also we are planning to include all the locations in Varna where you can actually purchase the cake. Because many times you want to buy something sweet, you're visiting friends, but you have no idea which of the supermarkets nearby is offering this service. So we are planning actually to include all of these locations. So the information will be filled in mostly by us and by the vendors, by the suppliers of the service. Sorry, we are also planning for the users to have the opportunity to write reviews, to give to rate the service that they received, and so on.
How the business model is going to work? From who you're getting your commission or something like that?
Yes, we are planning on many different small fees we are going to collect from different channels. So for example, the basic service will be for free, but if you want to be an advanced user and to get more specific information, you will have a one-time SMS to register as an advanced user, being a user. So there will be a lot of teasers for you during the year, so after a few months you will actually love the service and want to register. And also for the suppliers, for the vendors, we are planning that again they will have something for free, and if they want to use our database, for example, for a mailing campaign or any marketing services that we are specializing in, that we can provide for them. For example, how many people search for a specific dessert in their area, so they can produce this dessert and they can sell more. So we will provide all these marketing services for them. So we are planning that they will also register on a monthly basis fee, which will be absolutely minimum for them, like 5 or 10 level. And based on this, we made our calculations that even if we're not having all the vendors registered, still we can make money from this project.
You said like 25% of
Yes.
the vendors?
So for the first year we are estimating 25%, for the second year our estimation is on 45%.
How many vendors has
We estimated 400 for Varna only. And if we have in mind that in Varna, like basically in Bulgaria, people are still in their mind, they're not so willing to pay about every service they receive. I believe this application, if it's done in other places in the world, you can make much more. First, because you have much more many people, and second, people are more willing to pay even small fees like $1 or $5 or $10 to receive a service.
Okay, thank you very much, Healthy Cakes. Applause for Healthy Cakes, guys. And the next one that are going to present are Clean Marine. So Clean Marine, please come on the stage, and after them they're going to be Save the Moment. So Save the Moment, get prepared for your moment.
Hi, hello jury, hello people. So we have a problem here in Varna. We love our beach, but there's a lot of rubbish in it. There's always rubbish in the sea. There's always rubbish while we're swimming. There's also a lot of dead fish and dead birds. I live in Asparoko and I know. And also during floodings and stuff like that, like big rains, there's a lot of problems and there's a lot of garbage thrown out of the sea on the surface. So we have a solution, but our solution is not clear because we have a statistic. We show a statistic, please. Out top, space. So this is self-explanatory. It's a global problem that we're trying to solve here. It's not only local for Varna or for Bulgaria. we're trying to solve the problem of pollution. For example, in Lebanon, there's a lot of there's a lot of garbage and plastics that are in the sea. They form islands by themselves. And when this garbage is disintegrated, it's eaten by the fish, and the fish is getting poisoned. And after that, the people are getting poisoned, and after that, the people die. So our solution is automated drone that actually acts as a mothership that hosts automated autonomous robots that collect the garbage and put it back in the mother boat. So we can, those are some examples of that. That's the ship. So you can see our demo right now. So yeah, that's our demo. You can see we're trying to demonstrate here that we can navigate the drone by GPS, and that's a simulator. So the mothership is releasing the drones, and they're trying to collect the garbage and bring it back to the ship. So yes, you can continue. So why this way? There are a lot of other solutions, but they use nets, which are not that effective for preserving the water life and the fish and all that. So our business model is a three-step business model that actually, phase one, we don't expect to get any money for this because it's an experimental technology. And after all, we're all students and we don't have the know-how for that. So, yeah.
So you're about to say something about the business model, and I'll give you the chance to continue.
Thank you for that. Oh, okay. So the business model is a three-step business model. The first part is we don't expect to get any money, but we sell really high because we have to get the know-how and we have to get the money to actually pay the people that are going to work with us and that are knowledgeable about this.
Have you count how much it's gonna cost? For example, the organization need to buy 15 drones with a mothership or something like that?
The manufacturing of the mothership with out-of-the-box components is going to be around $1,900. $1,900. The drones are going to be around 500 the whole set, which is like 6 drones and the software written for them. So yeah, basically that's the whole thing.
It's around 2,500.
Yeah. Sorry.
And if you compare that to the way the government doing that at the current time, how this is gonna save money to the government or to any other organization trying to solve the pollution problem?
Yes, that's a really good problem, and that's our main competition because a lot of governments have this problem and they're trying to solve it in different ways. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So a lot of the ways, a lot of governments are trying to solve it by hiring people that are trying to get the garbage out of the water. But this is inefficient and time consuming. So yeah, they're paying a lot over time, but they're not paying for the complete solution. So there's no reason to do this way using human force. That's why we offer automated solution for that.
How does it interact with the garbage? How does it identify garbage? How do you prevent that it catches people? And the numbers for the producing of this drone sounds very unrealistic to me.
They sound unrealistic because this is a prognosis made when we do the things from scratch. When we do everything with the out-of-the-box components, is going to be quite a bit higher because the components are expensive. So yeah. So how it interacts is we're using a sonar sensor, and we're also having a thermal camera that actually detects people stuff.
Okay, thank you, Clean Marine. And now, save the moment. Play buddy, get ready, you're next. Wow, I see something big coming here with the save the moment. Save the moment.
Thank you. We go? Hello. I want to ask you a question. How many of you have been on a vacation this summer? Great. Pretty much most of you. You have probably taken a postcard, or you probably have wished to take a postcard, or maybe you do take postcards when you go different places. But let me ask you this, wouldn't it be better if you could make that same postcard to take just be more personalized? So here is what I mean. In the past 3 days, me and my team, we have been working on a device. This one, actually, not, yeah, this is a prototype. It's just a bunch of cardboards, but actually it has to represent a machine that you can go, you can adjust, you can set it, you can rotate it, you can rotate the angle up and down, left and right. Then you go, the background is like a famous seaside. Let's say you go to the beautiful Cathedral of Varna. It makes a photo of you, a photo like this one. This is a sample photo of me in front of the Varna monument. It takes a photo of you. It prints it right now on the spot. And on top of that is actually this postcard that you can sign. You can maybe send it to your friends, to your family, to your kid, if you will, for a small fee. Of course, you can do it if you first like the picture on your screen. If you don't like it, just try another one, or you don't. So we have done a quick statistics, and we have seen on the internet that in Bulgaria for the past, this month of July, there have been 1.6 million tourists visiting, and we were thinking that this might be a good business model. I don't know, how do you think? So the expenses that we have calculated are about 24,728 Bulgarian currency, which is actually the actual investment that we require for releasing a test project for three machines that we can allocate in top visited destinations in the city of Varna initially. The profits that will be gained, we have calculated that are going to be 129,600 Bulgarian currency, from which 20% go to the municipality and for supporting the city and for the location that the machine stays on. It will be able to rotate, to take a picture at different places. We have a diagram at the further slides. Go. Go, yeah, this is the competitive advantages. The last slide, yeah. This is the diagram that represents the spreadsheet about expenses. It is estimated that the return of investment is going to be done in 1 year with a minimum 5% return for the investor that will participate in the project. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer.
How do you plan to scale?
So we plan to scale by first testing for the first year in Varna, and if it works, we scale on the sea coast. We have to survey the most visited tourist destinations in Bulgaria. The goal is to be for a 20 most popular national locations. This at the same time gives the opportunity to advertise and popularize the country and the city for foreigners, because the pictures as well are going to be shared on the internet, social networks, etc.
How you plan to protect your device?
Yes, we have thinking a lot about that. So first we have to pick locations that are populated, and by populated I mean that there is constantly traffic of people. And second, that there is light, there is cameras also, and because we are trying to participate with the local municipality, we will try to negotiate and ask them to support maybe regular police check for the design point, we'll try to make it as simple as possible and as hard as possible so it can withstand weather conditions, heat, cold, etc.
How is gonna cost one of those items?
The
24, so that's divided by 3, should be like 8,000 per piece.
Yeah, but the point is that we require a software, which is a one-time investment, and the software can be replicated among all the others. So the software, we were advised that it would cost approximately 3,000 Bulgarian currency, and for the machine it was about 2,000, right? 2,000 for the machine. But the point is that the software is one time and we can replicate it as many as we can. Bulgaria, if we can transfer it to other locations abroad.
What's the competitors?
The competitors is basically the regular, right now, offices and shops that they sell postcards and maybe also phones that you can do selfies, which probably nobody then prints, and probably everybody has a bunch of selfies in themselves, but nobody has the experience to have a memorized experience when going to a location, and this makes it kind of different.
Did you check in your community how many people would like nowadays to make a paper photo of themselves when they can make it with their smartphones?
Yes, yesterday we have interviewed random people on the street, so we have interviewed approximately between 30 and 40 people, and most of them, they said that they would like to have a personal paper photo of them and their loved ones, maybe a family or a girlfriend, boyfriend. Let's say 80%. But that's just an interview from people on the street. We have a Facebook page. We are gathering likes from people that we...
Thank you, Save the Moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're going to listen to Play Buddy. Applause for Play Buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Panteron, get prepared.
Okay, so when exactly do we start? Okay, sorry about it. Hello, my name is Ilian. We represent Play Buddy. Me and my team, actually the thing that gathered us together is that we share the same problem. Maybe you share the same problem with us. Maybe you want to go for a jog, you don't have no one to do it with. Maybe that demotivates you. You have no idea where to go when you're new in the city. Well, here comes the statistics. Of course, we made a survey to more than 100 people, and 90% of them, they want to be active. They want to go outside, they want to train, and 79% of them, they are willing to use a platform in order to find someone to do it with. Here comes Play Buddy. The idea behind it is that it's a social support network that encourages people to initiate and also participate in different sports activities. Of course, they can check on the map different sports facilities, playgrounds, and etc. There's an interactive map that they can use in order to create events, make challenges, make new friends. And of course, the thing that motivates us the most is that the competitions. We can make a competition, we can go find out if we are the best. The idea is to have an interactive map. As I said, of course there will be sport events that will be organized by us in order to populate it. The events will be held, and of course you can maybe meet someone special to do it with using that. Well, the idea is to use two main revenue streams. We want to keep the service free to the end user, so we want to turn to businesses. We actually checked with a few of the local businesses, I mean the sport hall here, and the services that the people that we asked, they are willing to use a platform like that. No one said no, but everyone was asked what would they gain. And of course, we can offer a big variety of people who are willing to train and they look for a place to do that. Well, they can try Play Buddy. The second revenue stream is we can use affiliate market. We can sell products which is connected to the sports people are into. They can do that online from our side. Of course, everybody has a unique system. We check the competition, and we want to use a model that few of the competitors are using, and it is working. We want to integrate a scoring system. Everyone.
Do you have any estimation about the business model, how you're going to monetize, for example, the first 3 years? Or first year, whatever?
What we think is we need initial investment in order to make the content. As soon as we make the content, we believe that we will need 2, maybe 3 months to make the content, to fill the map, every sport facility in the city. After that, it will be easy to gather customers. People are willing to use a platform that works and that offers a lot. And the thing that the monetization comes from, we want to charge businesses on a monthly fee or maybe a commission based on how many people visit the facility via our website.
So you'll be facing the same problem every private social network will be facing. How are you going to fight with mainstream social networks? For example, Facebook events that are used currently to organize such events.
Maybe speaking from personal experience, using events on Facebook, it's kind of difficult. Yeah, it's folding. Everybody is typing. There's not really much for organization going on. We want to keep it simple. We want for a person to be able to host an event. Everybody else joins it, and it's easy as that. Yeah, it's just a pop.
So they won't be able to comment or in any kind appreciate to the event?
They will be able to comment, but that will be on a different tab that won't hide the main idea, the main events, the hours.
Also, our platform gives the opportunity to be able to play just some sport in the neighborhood with a little more with a little less people, and the Facebook events that for many people like this event, for example, it has it is on Facebook, and for some people they just want to find some teammates to play with.
Just to add on that, when you make an event on Facebook, only your friends can see it, but the idea is to find people you don't know, you want to socialize, you want to meet someone new, you want to make new friends, and that's the idea behind the site, that you can do it through that.
Have you researched, do you have any competitors by now?
Well, the big competitors...
Please answer.
Well, there are 2 big competitors at the moment, which is Strava and Map My Ride. They are working, it's a working platform, but it's strictly for one kind of sport. It's for bicycle, cycling, and I believe jogging. But that's that. We want to offer different services.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Play Buddy. Thank you. And now we're gonna hear Pound to Run. Applause for Pound to Run.
Okay, guys.
City Connect, get prepared.
How many of you guys run? Where are the runners here? Okay, great. Running is really great, and it's great for you and your body. But it's kind of the same all the time, right? It feels like you can add more to this experience. So we're Pound to Run, and we want to do that. We want to create a game that creates next level experience for you while you're running. By using audio, because most of the people are using their headphones on, we can create a new type of virtual reality while we're running. And it's amazing. Imagine that you're running in a sea garden, right? And you're that awesome superhero that has to save the world and has to do it by running. So that's what we're trying to do. We wanted to know if people really like our idea. So we asked more than 200 people by different terms. And 90 of them said they want to become not only users, but beta testers. And furthermore, they gave us their personal information, their emails, their Facebook profiles, and even some mobile phones. We have even a mobile phone from the United States, which is awesome. So, yeah, we're using a mobile app that runs on iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. And what we want to do is to connect it even with Microsoft HoloLens. So we can add visual to the audio and create a unique experience. So we're going to have a different genres, adventure, action, and horror. So let me show you how a horror story would look like. Where's the audio? We're an audio startup, so. Okay.
Great tempo agent. You're making great progress. Keep going. You're getting close to the artifacts. This mission is priority number 1. The team is waiting for you at home base. Get the artifacts and get here now. You're in the base. We were compromised. We had to evacuate very fast, very quickly. Not everybody got out alive. No time to pack equipment and documentation. Everything was lost. Okay. Design department was on the left. There it is. Grab it and get here fast. Thank God not everything was destroyed. Without these artifacts, everything would be for nothing. Bring him here ASAP. Run! Run! I will kill you. Keep going.
And here's our agent. Here's bringing the prototypes to you guys. So we have Android and iOS prototypes. So do you have any questions?
For you. And this is Android phone for you.
What's your business model?
Great question. Thank you. We're actually running freemium, so we're a free app, and we are going to give a premium content for our biggest fans. So that's how we're going to run. We're going to charge €5 monthly subscription for the biggest horror and action fans.
The people you interview out there, what they said, they wanna have something like a horror on their headphones, or something that motivates them to run.
Well, we asked a lot of people, and all have different ideas, and everyone likes different stuff. So, well, we're going to at first use adventure, action, and horror. But they said a lot of different motivations. Most people have different motivations. So,
is there any chance that you can choose your own motivation on the app, or that's not on the?
Yes, as you can see,
features.
Is that you can see different stories on the prototype. So you can choose a story, and eventually it will have a description. And in the future, we want to make it more personal. So if you're an action fan, maybe we're going to do more action for you and less other types of content.
Is that a native app, or?
Yeah, they're both native apps. The Android and the iOS and the Windows Phone is going to be native because we're using a lot of sensors. We are doing real-time tracking of the run, so we can make the story more interesting and more interactive.
How much do you need to realize that?
Second,
how much do you need? What do you need?
Money.
Yes.
If you could, we've estimated why. Okay, we had a screen that showed that we need around I'm not sure, 15,000 euros and 3 months to create the first version.
I will ask the same question as your predecessor. Have you researched, do you have any competitors by this moment?
Yeah, we have one big competitor that is aiming towards that concept. It's called Zombie Run, but they're focusing in horror, like your colleague said, and we think people have different moods and different I don't know, want to try different stuff. So what we're doing better than them is we have different genres, and we are also going to add HoloLens for the visual part.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Counter Run, and now City Connect. Next one are Maria EO.
Hello everybody. We are City Connect, and we are building a standalone software who can save time for every business. We actually, yes, we cannot, the next slide, okay. We're providing this software to as a crawler that fetch the information you want to take from Google, for example, and give you the summary of the most important part of what you're looking for. And this is a kind of very useful for the small businesses, like here in Varna, small and family businesses, where not all persons are technical as we do. All of here we are kind of IT specialists, and we don't have any problems going through any search engine and making everything easy in order for for example. But when we make the research with most of the small business here in this place, people are not so familiar how to generate this content better. So they'll go into the Google, for example, looking something very specific, but even if they make the right search, that is not always the first choice. They must go through manually each result and find the correct information they want. For example, the price, or kind of information how to get the people who provide the information. So we working with the API of Google, so we can crawl the information from the results and give them, summarize the most important part. This is not for any kind of question. Of course, we cannot give the information of if you're looking for law, for something like meaning of life. We can strictly working on manufacturers or people who working with the distribution, for example. Our architecture, I believe, is very strong, related to different types of crawlers and middleware Redis, where we can provide the information. Freemium model, free to install, we actually don't have anything in our servers. We distribute this to the end users' machines, where we can download, we can provide their using their machines to use their CPUs, for example, so we can cheap our costs. Next slide. When we build it, it can be run everywhere, because, as I said, we can build it for there is launching in their end users. Thank you. Any questions?
Monetization.
Yes, of course. As I say, freemium, it will be free of charge for the free of charge.
How much are you going to charge?
How much I'm going to charge? Okay. I don't have an answer to this question, sorry.
Do you have any estimation about?
I have estimation how to build it, of course.
And after that, okay, you build it, then you have to monetize. Just imagine from who you're getting the money and how much you're getting from.
Yes, I basically do that estimation. For example, if we save, for example, 1 hour of person who work for you using by our software, and you pay this person, for example, 10 barrel level in an hour, we can approximately give you a package of for 5 level for 50 searches, and I think this is kind of fair enough.
We have one.
Level, okay, 5 level, yes, for 50 searches. This is okay.
Do you have any customer validation who is willing to pay for this service?
Yes, we go to small businesses, and even I was surprised that really nice old lady who selling clothes, for example, and she needed a new vendor to new products to be found and loaded in their stores. She was actually more than kind to pay if we skip this whole process to go to Google and to take the information. So yes, we've got it. Did I answer to your questions?
How are you gonna marketing this platform? You need to go person by person, or
if we focus in Varna, we will, as I say, make it free and rely on local distribution by supporting by the yes, of course. Any other questions?
Okay, so thank you, City Connect. And now we're going to hear Maria EU, and last but not least, get prepared, Binit Smart. Applause for Maria IO.
Hi, we are Maria IO. We are presenting the city area network, which is metropolitan area network. What's the problem? Here in Varna, we don't have free internet everywhere, but we have lots of information about the city, about the municipality events, and so many other information. We provide alternative wireless area network in the whole city, which is free for the users. When you connect to this network on your cell phone, you will be directly navigated to the right information about the city. Also, this network will be used in the future for the smart city appliances, creating opportunities for the business to be connected in the area of the city. So, this weekend we have created mobile apps for each platform, so you can easily download when you go to the city and to be connected right away. The Windows Phone app is already in the market, so you can download it and use it right away. Actually, our whole room now is covered by our wireless LAN network. This is our city. We are the citizens. Everyone can get their phone and get connected and see what page you will see, what information you will get right away. This is our router, which will distribute this network. And we already spoke with strategic partners. We have connected with the telecommunication company Varna. We arranged a meeting after 15th of October, and we will talk how we can create this network. Previous municipality of Varna already have tons of information that we can integrate right away. We have support from hardware firm Concentrate that can provide some hardware. And we have done some validation, so we have do survey, how many people are using information from internet, and how many of them are willing to have alternative information. So there are many people. We have looked to the global market, which is 2.6 billion. In Bulgaria, there are 2.5 million smart users. And in Varna, which will be our first city that we integrate this, is more than 150,000 people. The business concept, so we already have a business plan that we can design the network, do the initial app development, and implement the actual network in the next year. For the future, we will have a smart city innovations put into our. Thank you very much. We are waiting for your questions. This is the information that we have collected as a business plan, and
okay, let me see if I get it. So you make an internet.
yes, exactly for the whole city.
Okay. Then monetization. So that's a lot of these devices, a lot of antennas and all that stuff. You need to cover all the city. I checked already the let's say not the app, but the mobile website. You created on the network. Of course, it needs them to be improved, but I need to know about the monetization.
Yeah, the monetization, we have done research for City of Varna, which has more than 100 companies, that if we get even 2.5% from that, 0.5% from that in Varna, we can make revenue from advertising. So, because this is dedicated page for the locals, they will pay yearly subscription to be part of the advertising in our website. Also, we can provide our rent for our connectivity for the business. Also, our service will be paid for example, logistic. For example, vending machines connected to central server information when coffee goes out. In the future, smart cars, smart logistics.
Instead of using GPRS or 3G or whatever.
Yeah, they will use our connection to do this kind of logistics. It's not only for the citizens, also the smart city will benefit from this whole connection.
And you did that during the weekend? Or did it exist before?
No, this all is done during the weekend. We have created applications, we have created plan, we have created website. Everything is done this weekend.
Okay.
Great job, very interesting idea.
Thank you very much.
I just wanted to know, how is this different, let's say, for example, a QR code on the bus station and downloading and the same app that you're
Actually,
using?
I already have idea about QR codes, but if you don't have a reliable internet connection, QR code is useless. So if you have QR code and internet connection and central server, you will get the information right away free. We know we have internet all over the Varna. Some places that there is free internet, but it's limited because everyone is downloading movies using YouTube on that place. When you have dedicated network independent, you will have much higher bandwidth. You will do only the things that you're supposed to do on this network for the municipality and the city.
So you're targeting both tourists and locals?
Of course, we are targeting the citizen, the tourist, and also the business in each city. Yeah.
I know the time is over, but one last question. Did you think of also using, when I connect to a network, maybe using peer-to-peer connections?
Yeah, this should be limited because if you take much more bandwidth, it will become a legal issue because they will exchange some movies or some other information. But we will provide service-based messaging service that you can send message with some, for example, vending machine information to the center. So this is, but it's possible, of course.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Maria IO. Applause for the guys, they did a good job.
Last one, really? Can I have a last question?
Sure, you can have it.
Sure. How you come up with a name?
Actually, from Metropolitan Area Network, and it's a short M area. It's come from the team, actually.
Okay, applause for that creative name. And now we're gonna see Binet Smart. It's okay, slow, slow, don't destroy this beautiful masterpiece. Binet Smart!
Hello. So, do you know that 40 million lefs is the amount of money that we have wasted in 2014? And 100,000 tons of plastic is the waste only in Bulgaria, and less than 30% of this has been recycled. So, the global problem is global pollution for us, and it is caused by a lack of awareness, and also it is wasting resources and money, and all above is resulting in more polluted world. This is the same problem but in different countries. So we started being smart, and we're developing a radically new automated recycle bin to aware people of recycling, using the lost potential of their waste, and also contributing to social initiatives. And okay, my colleague is continuing presenting.
Hi everyone. So basically that's our system. Is not only the next smart bin, is a whole integrated system with a lot of cool features. So can we go to next? So this is our prototype. It has a photovoltaic panel for the power. It has a scanner and 5 different segments inside. Also LED lighting and high power motor. What's the idea? You go to the bin, you scan your beverage, for example, your water. It automatically recognizes that it's a plastic, and yes, thanks. It moves to the corresponding container where you can drop your plastic bottle. This is our design. Okay, anyway, we're not offering just a simple bin, it's a whole integrated system, as I said before. So there will be a website where all the people, for example, in Varna, can go in and start a project. For example, let's fund the little boys operation or something like that. And all the people can vote. And for the next month, all the money that came from the recycling of these aluminum cans and plastic bottles can be used for donation for the cause which has been voted the month before that.
So yeah.
If you have any questions.
Okay.
Monetization. Yeah, okay, so the cost of the bin will be approximately 300 leva, and our main customers are the municipal, the shopping centers and the sports centers. And according to our marketing research, the cost of the bin will be repaid for less than 1 year, only from recycling the material. So yeah, basically, for example, if we buy 400 of these smart bins and we locate them to every single bus stop in Varna, for less than 1 year, they will be paid, and the next can be donated for whatever you want.
What about the maintenance and service process behind, after the collection of the garbage?
Yeah, after the collection of the garbage, it goes to, yeah, can you show the picture? Okay, anyway, so they go to the local big bin where you put all the the plastic bottles and all the aluminum cans, for example. And when they go full, from there you can go directly to the depot and sell it.
So you have the whole process. The whole process is running by you. I mean.
Yes. The whole process.
Because if you let the government do that.
No. We want to differentiate from the government and do from the first step of throwing the bottle into the bin to the selling of the recycling material.
So you.
Okay.
You have to pay a rent to the municipality.
For rent for what?
For placing your garbage bins on the street. If you are a business model, you have to pay a rent, right?
No. This is our system. For example, the municipality buy 400 of these smart bins. We locate them in every single bus stop, and we're running the whole system. I mean, we hire people who we have a special fullness sensor and admin control panel where every single smart bin is located, and we can know which one is full and which one is not, so we can reduce the logistic cost. So then a person goes, this little truck, then they move it to the big local bins, and from the big local bins, when they're full enough, they go to the recycling depot, and the money are used for the whole process, and what is left, it's for the donation.
Any last questions?
One more, please. Have you count? Is there any? I mean, you need to produce that. Of course, you're gonna sell it to somebody, the mall or the trade center or some other institution. But after that, you have maintenance, as you said, and is this will pay you back? Did you count that?
Yes. Our projections are that only if 1% of the people in Varna use this bin, for 1 year it will repay itself. I mean, it's really cheap, it's 300 leva. And the cost of, for example, the latest price of 1 ton of plastic PET bottles is about 500 leva. So
how many kilograms can handle the
Yeah, it has, every container is 28 liters, which means that, well, it depends on how big bottles you're throwing.
Is it squeeze them, or is it do anything when
No,
they
actually, we're avoiding most of the mechanical parts that we could, so that we are trying to keep it as simple as it is, as possible. So that's especially because of the maintenance. But since 1 year is enough to, how do you call it, to repay, I think it's a good business model that can work. Of course, we are estimating some numbers, etc., but I think that we're somewhere near the...
How are you going to fight with the gypsies that are taking out the...
Yeah, well, I think that it's a global project that can work everywhere.
And when there is non-object in front of the scanner, the 5 segment core, it's positioned like there is no hole where you can put anything. So yeah, basically it's...
Or just organic.
Yeah. So, and it has only 5 moving parts. It's really simple and cheap. That's the idea.
Thank you.
Thank you. So these were the 10 teams. Applause for all of you guys. You did great job. It's over now. Woo. Yes, now it's over. So we heard about the Better Varna, about street info, healthy cakes, clean marine, save the moment, play buddy, Pound to Run, City Connect, Maria.io, and finally Bennett Smart. These were our 10 teams. Now the jury is going to come with me and they're going to vote. deciding who is going to be the first, second, and the third winning teams. In the meantime, you are going to receive 3 sticky notes. I would like to see the organizers with the sticky notes. Here they are. So just approach them, take your stickies, and use this whiteboard to vote for them. See you in 30 minutes. Bye. Congratulations, you did it! You spent 54 hours waiting here, developing code, validating ideas, making presentations, listening to the mentors, sweating in front of the jury. And you did it! Applause for yourself, guys! Well done on you. And have you learned something? Yes. What did you learn? Okay. So, I guess you learn how to validate the market. Let me hear, I'm curious. I'm now going to pass through you and ask, what have you learned?
I exercise my way of presenting and to accept feedback more easily, I guess. And, yeah.
Okay, have you learned some street names?
Yes, of course.
Street info.
I learned that there's always a lot of people and you can be there here.
It doesn't burn.
We learned a lot of things. Everything from how to make a video, how to make a sound recording with 2 people and a phone. So we learned a lot of stuff, and it was amazing. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thanks to you. Actually, you were the one learning.
I learned a lot how to make a business model, how to use the canvas, how to use Javelin, and a lot of other useful applications.
Okay, and what I've learned actually, I've learned that the startup community in Varna is growing and it's getting better every year and much more mature because 80% of you, when asked, are you for first time, you raise your hand. And very fast, you went down through the funnel, you've learned the stuff and you come up with really good startups. So that is my lesson learned. And now, actually, you're part of the global community of Startup Weekend. So whenever you go somewhere around the world, go and meet other people, go on other Startup Weekends, ask the people, have you been on Startup Weekend? Because there are a lot of people around the globe. We are like one family. Whenever you go to a co-working space in Berlin, London, Amsterdam, wherever, there are people there that are part of this community. And if you have been to Startup Weekend, you're using the same synergy. You understand each other, you speak the same language, and they will help you. Us, the other way around, when they come here in Varna, of course, you can help them and show them where to go, which event is for them, and which are the people that they have to meet. Maybe they have the same business. A big thank you to the judges, which are at the moment eating. To all the coaches and mentors, please stand up if you're here. And one more time for the organizers. They make me sweat at the final presentations, but I forgive you. Because that is the first time when actually a facilitator has been allowed to wear a different t-shirt. They prepared it especially for me, so I'm very honored for that. Thank you, guys. And now we have to put our hands together for our main sponsors, Varna Municipality, and our title of Youth Capital in 2017, Varna Innovate. We're gonna keep on innovating. Varna, the economical university, put your hands together, guys. These are the ones providing the food, the venue, the presence. Seasoft, Gorna Banya, Microsoft, Heineken, 158 Limited, ICN, the Internet, TCV, Port of Varna, Boris, Big Hive, Lounge Hub, Spisanie VIP, and Cafe D'Angelo. Okay, so what's next? Basically, now the jury is going to present who wins the first, second, third place, audience awards, special awards, and so on. We're gonna go out, we're gonna party at Kubo, and tomorrow morning you'll have to go on your daily tasks. You have to go to school, to university, to work, to your family, all your daily stuff. But, guys, you should not forget what you've started here. You should not bury it on a folder in your computer. You should keep on working on it. Because 10% is your idea, 40% is the team that you've gathered, and 50% is the execution, what you're going to keep on doing from now on. So keep on working on your startup. Don't just bury it. 12% of you will continue. I hope it will be a bigger percent here. In Varna, it has always been above 50%, but on average it's 12. And you will learn a lot, you will meet a lot of people, you will go to a lot of events around the city. I really hope that you will start connecting the right people. So think who is interested in your idea and keep on searching for more people to invest in it. Go, if you have something about recycling, go and talk to EcoPack, Bullpack. If you're talking about running, go and talk to Nike or Adidas or someone who is producing shoes. Just try to think who is the one interested in your idea and find them on LinkedIn. Find a friend who knows them or someone who works there and make sure they give you an email and contact and try to Skype them and phone call them and bother them and at 12 at night. Just do something. Don't bury your idea. Because you don't want to be the one who fail. It's okay to fail, but you can learn much more if you keep on going. And the Up Global is basically the mother of Startup Weekend and a couple of other events, Startup Digest, Startup Next, which is an educational event, and education for entrepreneurs. So we as an organization are going to keep on doing these things, and we're going to hopefully do more formats in Varna in the future of these new brands that you see. And number one thing that is going to help you when you leave tonight is actually your community. Because we are a community. We have a community of Varna. It's the 4th Startup Weekend. So you're now 104 people in this hall. So last time there were 120, 140, 125. So altogether you're around 500-600 people in Varna. You're a community. Find these people, go and talk to them. Maybe they had similar idea, maybe they're interested in your idea. Varna now is very rich in terms of events. They are all happening, or most of them are happening in Beehive. We're having Startup Grind, Marketing Talks, Rastermind, CloudConf, Europe Code Week, Railgirls, game hackathons, game hour, so many things, guys. Just go on the web and find these things, whatever you're interested in. This is your community. It's going to be your #1 helper to continue with your idea. They are going to be the one pointing at the person you have to go and talk to. They might have a connection that is going to help you find your startup. So go and talk to them. And the winning teams, now. So I will start now with the audience award, the one that you vote for. And the audience award goes to Maria I.O. Come on the stage, guys. Let's get this lovely group picture now. Applause for Maria I.O. once again. So they have received how many votes? They received 42 votes. Wow, that's a lot. Applause for you guys. Thank you. You can take your seats again. And the 3rd place goes to Come on, scream a name for me. Third place goes to... Bennett Smart! Come on the stage, guys. Let's have a group picture. Applause for Bennett Smart. Thank you, guys. And the second place goes to Pantera Run. Well done, guys.
What do they get?
Yeah, actually, I forgot to announce the prizes, guys. But you're second, you know. That's very cool. And do you know what's the pity part? I forgot. But you're getting enterprise cloud hosting from ICN for 100 leva, and you're getting special ticket awards, which I'm gonna give you later on. Plus, you're getting vouchers for escape room. Thank you.
Where's my voucher for escape room?
Okay, I've just been informed that you're getting one extra prize. You're gonna be our new friends at Beehive for 1 month. Welcome at Beehive. We'll be very happy to have you, Pantera, at Beehive. And the first place goes to Maria I.O. Come on the stage, congratulations. 4th time. You're receiving ICN hosting, Enterprise Cloud hosting for 100 leva. You're receiving tickets for Startup Safari. These are the winners of Startup Week, and applaud them. Can I take a picture with the winners? And the jury as well? Okay. We're having one more prize to give away. Actually 2 of them, so bear with us. Thank you guys. And maybe now is the time to invite Maria with the Xbox. Stay on the stage, guys. The Xbox goes to City Connect. They've been using the Azure technology, and hopefully we'll all be able to play this Xbox on the next game hour and the game hackathon and all the cool game events that Todor is organizing here in Varna. Now maybe it's the time to give the word to Ivo to present the biggest award.
First of all, before I announce our decision to support one of the teams, I want to say that it's really, really great to see so many young, motivated first-timers here. And I really wish you the next time you to be amongst the winners. I'm pretty sure you will be because you learned a lot during this weekend. And I encourage you to come again and learn, and next time I'm pretty sure you will win. And you see a great example here. They've been already 4 times winner, right? So they took all the learnings already. They are far ahead from you, but don't let them, I mean, next time they won't have any more time to participate, I guess, because now we will dump a whole lot of work on them. So next time is your turn, all right? So we decided to take them on a support run for 3 months and develop their product and help them to establish it in the Austrian market, which is our target. So basically, Segments Accelerator will support Maria, but if you promise me that next time you'll participate, I can promise you that there will be winners between you. Thank you very much.
Do you want to say some more feedback to the teams in general? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay guys, finally, last but not least, you know, all of you are, as we said, the first timers. So that doesn't mean that your idea it isn't being validated enough, or it hasn't have the best business model, or etc. etc. Remember, not only the winners are usually keep on going on their products. I know that Julian already has a product, a couple of them, yeah, already almost on the market. But that's just a good example. If you like your idea, if you think that you can improve the idea, and if you learn from what you lose, I'm sure that you can still keep going on that, and in a couple months or weeks, you still can have a product that you can show, improved product and all that stuff. Again, for the last time, don't give up. That's not, just because you're not one of the winners, that doesn't mean that your product is not good enough. Just need to be a little bit tuned, to improve a little bit, and then it can be on the market. So good luck for the next time, and keep on going.
I'll be brief. I wish you all good luck. You presented in front of us a lot of good ideas. Just to mention some names, because we mentioned only the teams that have won. I want to mention Save the Moment. You have a very good idea, guys. Go on, finish it. You have something going on. I want to mention to Play Buddy. You have a very good idea. Just develop it to the end, you have something going on, and be better than your competitors. All of you, I hope to see you next time, and on all these kind of gatherings, I suppose this community will improve, and that's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to... Yes, sure, you can give a bit more individual feedback, that's fine.
All right, I want to say also great work to Better Varna for basically contributing to the city and trying to make it better. Even though it is not really a business model, it is a great initiative to make the city better. So keep on going and take all the learnings you got here and do great. Thanks.
I'll be also happy to see the street info up, so I can finally learn the strange street names in Plovdiv, as well as all the good cake shops around me. So yeah, applause for all of you. Now I would like to invite you all for a big group picture here on the stage. That's a traditional startup weekend when we are all coming here and taking a big group picture. Come on, guys. Come on, everybody. Come on the stage. Join the dark side. Join the dark side, correct. Okay, and without the facilitator. Okay, so now one serious picture. Each one look at the camera. 3, 2, 1. It's not flushing. Okay. Let's make now one crazy picture. Make something funny. Move somewhere. 3, 2, 1. That was it. And now we're gonna make a jump picture. So stand up. I'm gonna scream 3, 2, 1, and at 1 there'll be a shot. So prepare to jump. At 3, 2, 1! One more time. One more time. 3, 2, 1, jump! Well done. That was the Startup Weekend City. You did it. 54 hours. 10 teams. More than 104 people. Your startup will change Varna.